Who remembers the Awesome Burger? It's back at your favorite A&W family restaurant in Pine City. A 1/3 pound bacon double cheeseburger topped with American cheese, mayo, lettuce, tomato, and topped with our awesome crunchy golden brown onion rings. Make it a combo with hot seasoned french fries and a drink. Don't forget to top it off with a classic A&W root beer float featuring vanilla soft serve and made fresh root beer all in a frosty mug. Signature combos and
Woodlands National Bank would like to wish the Jaguars good luck. Woodlands National Bank is your local bank. They focus on meaningful relationships and offer a wide variety of home mortgages. They're the small town bank that knows your name but still offers an amazing online experience for their customers. For more information, visit them online at woodlandsnationalbank.com and make sure to like them on Facebook too. Experience the Woodlands way. Member FDIC.
Welcome into Piers, Minnesota once again. Game 2 of a 2-game doubleheader here on KBEK 106.5 WCMP and also WCMPradio.com and YouTube. I'm Drew Steele. Thanks along for joining us along the whole journey today. Obviously, the whole journey around the playoffs as well. Braham and Hinckley-Finlayson meet up in an elimination game. Winner plays on Thursday for a chance to win the section title against Sabika, as these two teams will face off. We have the lineup from Braham. We do not have the Hinckley-Finlayson lineup quite yet. The lineup for Braham, it'll be Mac Nelson leading things off, catching. Kyle Warzeka at third, batting second. Batting third, Blake Anderson at short. In right field, it'll be Connor Johnson in the cleanup hole. Jonah Johnson playing first, batting fifth. Easton Sexton will be designated hitting today. He'll be substituting for Jordan Leaf, who's playing second in the sixth hole. Caleb Schusted will be on the mound for Braham in this one, batting seventh. John McFarland in center field, batting eighth, and rounding things up in the 9-hole will be Hayden Lee playing right field. As you can tell on the field right now, Braham currently taking infield and outfield at the moment, making sure that they're all ready to go here for the game this evening. Of course, Hinckley-Finlayson wins game 1 in extra innings. It was a 10-inning thriller between Nevis and Hinckley-Finlayson. Hinckley-Finlayson now the designated road team in this matchup, as they have to travel a little bit more in the elimination bracket. Designated home team, the Braham Bombers, of course, fell to Sabika last night right here in Piers. They make their way back to Piers. You heard that one right here on 95.5 KBEK. You did not hear it on 106.5 or 1350 or WCMPradio.com. You did hear it on WCMPradio.com. Check that. But regardless, a huge matchup today between these two teams in our area for a chance to advance to the section championship. Of course, if they make it to the section championship, they'll have to beat Sabika twice due to already having that loss and Sabika undefeated entering the section championship series. But regardless, a chance to move a step closer to the state tournament coming up just around the corner here on WCMP and KBEK. Until then, we'll send it to another break. You're listening to High School Baseball right here on WCMP.
If you've been injured in an auto accident or have sustained other personal injury, you don't have to leave town to get good representation. Spear & Swanson attorneys at law in Pine City are experienced and will work on your case with no fee until they get you money. They also handle divorce and custody cases, criminal defense, including DWI and other legal matters. Spear & Swanson is your local law firm that cares about you. So if you need legal representation or advice, call 320-629-7586. Spear & Swanson, attorneys at law in Pine City.
At Aquarius in Connecticut, it's about making things easier, better. With on-demand efficiency, Connecticut solves problems like orange rust stains, white scale buildup, funny odors, and removes contaminants. Whether city or well, it's amazing water every day. Contact Aquarius Home Services, your local authorized Connecticut dealer, to schedule your free water analysis and save up to 25% on a new Connecticut system. At Aquarius, our goal is to always provide amazing service and earn the right to be recommended. We're just a click away at ConnecticutMN.com.
Are you interested in a technical degree that can quickly help you land your dream career? Or maybe you've always dreamed of going to a 4-year college, but you'd like to start close to home. Either way, Pine Technical and Community College has you covered. PTCC offers more than 50 degrees in hot fields like healthcare information technology, advanced manufacturing, and business. PTCC is now accepting applications. Financial aid may be available. Online at pine.edu. Starting out or starting over, find your future at Pine Technical and Community College.
Wellia Health offers sports medicine services at all our campuses in Mora, Pine City, and Hinckley. Dr. Mullen and his team treat a full range of sports injuries for all athletes at any level of competition. If you are injured, we want to help you return to the game as quickly and as safely as possible, providing the sports medicine care you need when you need it to help you live life well with Wellia Health. Call 320-679.
Braham Ford is celebrating over 86 years of friendly hometown service and sales of F-Series trucks. It's ties like that that have made the Ford F-Series America's #1 brand of truck for over 40 years. And when it comes to safety, the truck that leads the pack is the high-strength, military-grade aluminum body Ford F-150. This season, bring over 40 years of tradition to your next tailgate party. Find your next Ford at Braham Ford or online at BrahamFord.com.
It's almost summer and things are heating up at Petrie's Bait. Make Petrie's your camping and fishing hunting headquarters. Before heading out, stop by Petrie's Bait and warm up with a hot caribou coffee. And find a wide variety of snacks and groceries. Plus, bait, tackle, and fishing licenses. Right now, get outfitted in spring and summer clothing for both men and women. Also, hats and accessories for the entire family. For over 95 years, the biggest fish stories have been told at Petrie's Bait in Finlayson.
Minnesota, it's home. Hot summers at the lake, beautiful falls, snowy winters, and rainy springs. We experience it all. Make sure you're ready to handle whatever this state throws at you with help from Minnesota Equipment in Isani. Minnesota Equipment carries brands you love, like John Deere, Steel, Toro, Gravely zero-turn mowers, and Aaron snowblowers. Their helpful staff can not only get you the equipment you need, but can help you maintain it so it will last. Plus, they carry a full line of farm equipment. Minnesota Equipment in Isani, online at minnesotaequipment.com.
Getting the kids to practice on time. Remembering if it's your day to bring snacks. Making it to the game with a clean jersey. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with Auto Owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like whether your kid is going to run toward first or third base. That's simple human sense.
Visit Town & Country Insurance in Finlayson, Hinckley, or Mora today at townandcountry-ins.com.
Back here in Pierce, game 2 of the 2-game set here in Pierce today. Hinckley-Finlayson advancing from game 1 into this elimination game with the Braham Bombers. Lineup for the Hinckley-Finlayson Jaguars will go as follow. Griffin Steele lead things off, play center field. Jacob Grice, 2 RBIs in that first game, will bat second and play catcher. Jacob Parati, who pitched in game 1, playing shortstop in the 3-hole. Brady Johnson in the cleanup spot, playing first. Jaden Wilson will pitch in game number 2. He ended game 1 on the hill. He'll start game 2 on the hill. He'll bat in the 5-hole. Randy Scaff plays right field out of the 6-hole. Lane Von Ruden will play left field. Cole Barron will be at third once again, and McLean Storley playing second. Once again, that'll be how Hinckley-Finlayson will round up their defensive fielding. And, of course, there's always some changes in high school baseball. There's been a few here. John McFarland seems to have left his glove at home and is a lefty, so he's out of the lineup now. So now the lineup reads Nelson Warzeka, Anderson, Johnson, Sexton, now the third baseman. Warzeka, the second baseman, up top in the 2-hole. I forgot to mention that. Caleb Schustad pitching. Jordan Leaf in left field, and now Hayden Lee in center field will be how the Braham Bombers line things up today. We'll take it to one more break, and when we come back, we'll have first pitch between Bombers and Jaguars right here on WCMP and KBEK.
All right, saw, check. Drill, check. The rest of the tools, check. All right, let's get started. Honey?
Yes?
Where's all the lumber to build this shed?
The big box store was supposed to drop it off 2 days ago. Is it not out there?
Man, it's the chicken coop all over again. Bill from work just built a sauna, and he said he went through Hinckley Lumber. Let's call them and see what they can do.
I'm on the phone with them now. They said...
Delivery from Hinckley Lumber. Where do you want it?
There would be great.
Baseball player as a kid.
All in a day's
Probably
work.
still
What
like
for
to
your
get
next
out and
project?
toss the ball around as an adult, right? Unfortunately for you, backyard ball usually translates to back pain. You can't give up playing the sport you grew up loving, so Hinckley Chiropractic Center can help. Hinckley Chiropractic Center has been here for years, helping people in the area get over their back pain and back to the activities they love. Don't let back pain keep you out of the backyard. Schedule your appointment today with Hinckley Chiropractic Center.
Back here in Pierce, first pitch right around the corner as we sit at 88 degrees and partly cloudy as these two teams will meet up for the third time this season. Hinckley-Finlayson got the better of the Bombers in both of the first two matchups. But, of course, the Bombers, the designated home team, earning that right by advancing and winning the East region of the winners bracket, where they didn't have to play that extra game until just now. So far, both of these teams' playoff schedules have included 4 games, 3 wins, and 1 loss. Hinckley's went Ogilvie, lost 2-1, but since then a 3-game win streak with a win over Onamia 6-2 and a win over Pine River Backus 10-0 before beating Nevis in the opening game of this 2-game set today by a score of 3-2 in extra innings. Braham, the other side, won against East Central 6-1, Onamia 3-1, Ogilvie 9-1, and then lost to Sabika last night 8-5. All before this setup here for game number 2 here of the doubleheader. Hinckley-Finlayson, the designated road team, will step up to the plate. It'll be Griffin Steele, Jacob Grice, and Jacob Perotti due up here in the top half of the first inning. On the mound, Caleb Schustad ready to go as we're just about ready to get things underway as we wait for the players on the field to be all set and ready. First pitch coming in as, sure enough, we had to wait until home plate umpire cleans home plate. As just as I was ready to announce first pitch was coming in at 7:49, who knows? It could change in the next certain amount of seconds here as first pitch inside and a ball for the first pitch in this one. First pitch coming in at 7:49. As, of course, that first game went to extra innings. I apologize to all the listeners out there for the Brand Bombers on the KBEK. Is ball 2 taken outside as Braham comes in at 16-4. Hinckley-Finlayson comes in at 17-5. Schustad on the hill lined and deliver this one outside and low, ball 3 to the leadoff hitter, Steele. As it grows darker and darker here in Pierce, the lights will be turned on, of course. That's why we're in the venue such. Today is ball 4 taken inside. A 4-pitch walk to lead things off for the Jaguars at the plate, which brings up Jacob Grice. And what a game he had in game 1. 2 for 5, but both hits RBI singles. And drove in the game-winning run in the 10th inning against Nevis and the Tigers to end their season earlier this afternoon. Schustad on the hill, comes set and delivers this one. Roping this one into left field is Grice. A single to advance the runner to second. It gets by the left fielder. Leaf out there in left field. Rounding third, heading home is Steele, and he'll come in standing up. 2 batters in, and Hinckley-Finlayson holds a 1-0 lead on an RBI single there from Jacob Grice. He'll advance to second on the air out there in the outfield, as that'll bring up Jacob Perotti up to the plate already with a 1-run lead. Taking a lead off a second is Grice. Checking in on him over there for a second was Warzeka. Warzeka, typically the third baseman, and on the first lineup today was scheduled to be the third baseman, but due to some issues with equipment for the Bombers, Warzeka having to move over to second as an outfielder was taken out of the lineup. As Perotti in the box. Schustad takes a couple looks back before picking up that left foot and delivering this one down low for a ball. 1-0 the count. Already 1-0 here in Pierce as Hinckley-Finlayson leads 1-0 over the Bombers. 1-0 count. Runner on second base is Grice. 3 RBIs in the 2 games already today and 6 at-bats. As Schustad delivers this one down in the dirt once again. Grice will stay put at second as the count moves to 2-0. A situation you don't want to lead things off in a game. As Grice will take his lead off a second. Coming set now is Schusted on the hill. Schusted picks up that left foot and delivers this one 59 feet in the dirt once again as the count moves to 3-0. One strike has been thrown today, and that one hit into left field by the catcher for the Jaguars. As a 3-0 count now to the 3-hole hitter in Parati. Schusted delivers this one outside and low in the dirt. Another 4-pitch walk as Parati makes his way down to first base. Head coach for the Bombers will head out to the hill. We'll take a break while he does. You're listening to High School Baseball on WCMP and KBEK.
Dumpster rental for your cleaning projects is easy with Quality Disposal. If you're a homeowner clearing out your garage or a business owner with a cleaning project, a rented dumpster can be the perfect solution. Everything can be tossed into one container out of sight and can be rented for up to 2 weeks. Just give Quality Disposal a call and get a quote and set up a time to get your dumpster. Get rid of your junk by calling Quality Disposal at 320-272-4692 or visit online at qualitydisposalsystems.com.
Back here in Piers, head coach Lena is coming off the hill as Schusted back on the bump, ready to go. Runners on first and second, no one out. Hinckley-Finlayson with a 1-0 lead already, as stepping into the base is Brady Johnson, the first baseman in game number 2. He ended the game 1 at first base as well. As the pitch from Schusted, grounded up the middle. Opportunity for Anderson to touch second and throw across. A double play right after the trip to the mound. Seems to be an efficient trip as a 6U3 there to set down Johnson and Parati for the first and second outs of the inning, as that'll bring up Jaden Wilson with a runner on third base. That runner, Jacob Grice, the catcher. RBI single to lead things off as Wilson takes strike one in there. 0-1 now the count to the pitcher here in game 2. Ended game 1, starting game 2 on the bump for the Jaguars. As Schusted comes set, takes a look over at third before delivering the 0-1. This one finds the outside corner for a strike. 0-2 the count now. 2 gone here in the top of the first. Runner on third base. Schusted comes set. The 0-2 pitch in the dirt for a ball. 1-2 now the count. Schusted looking for his sign. Comes set. Playing a little mind games is Grice on third. As Schusted gets him swinging, strike 3. 2 walks and a hit, leading 1 left on as Hinckley-Finlayson takes a 1-0 lead there in the top of the first. You're listening to High School Baseball on WCMP and KBEK.
This is a story we all share, of a place rooted in tradition and rich with opportunity, of people driven by compassion and vision. At Essentia Health, we're proud to play our role in this story, because we know that this place, these people, are like nowhere else. Visit Essentia Health in Hinckley, Sandstone, or our new location in Moose Lake for all your care needs. Schedule an appointment at essentiahealth.org.
Who remembers the Awesome
today.
Burger? It's back at your favorite A&W family restaurant in Pine City. A 1/3 pound bacon double cheeseburger topped with American cheese, mayo, lettuce, tomato, and topped with our awesome crunchy golden brown onion rings. Make it a combo with hot seasoned french fries and a drink. Don't forget to top it off with a classic A&W root beer float featuring vanilla soft serve and made fresh root beer, all in a frosty mug. Signature combos and
Woodlands National Bank would like to wish the Jaguars good luck. Woodlands National Bank is your local bank. They focus on meaningful relationships and offer a wide variety of home mortgages. They're the small town bank that knows your name but still offers an amazing online experience for their customers. For more information, visit them online at woodlandsnationalbank.com and make sure to like them on Facebook too. Experience the Woodlands Way, member FDIC.
If you've been injured in an auto accident or have sustained other personal injury, you don't have to leave town to get good representation. Spear & Swanson attorneys at law in Pine City are experienced and will work on your case with no fee until they get you money. They also handle divorce and custody cases, criminal defense, including DWI and other legal matters. Spear & Swanson is your local law firm that cares about you. So if you need legal representation or advice, call 320-629-7586. Spear & Swanson, attorneys at law in Pine City.
At Aquarius in Connecticut, it's about making things easier, better. With on-demand efficiency, Connecticut solves problems like orange rust stains, white scale buildup, funny odors, and removes contaminants. Whether city or well, it's amazing water every day. Contact Aquarius Home Services, your local authorized Connecticut dealer, to schedule your free water analysis and save up to 25% on a new Connecticut system. At Aquarius, our goal is to always provide amazing service and earn the right to be recommended. We're just a click away at ConnecticutMN.com.
Back here in Piers, Mac Nelson stepping into the left-handed batter's box to get things underway for the Bombers here in the bottom half of the first inning. Pitch in, this time from Wilson on the hill for a ball, 1-0 the count to the catcher from Braham. It'll be Nelson, Warzeka, Anderson due up here in the top half, or the bottom half of the first rather, for the Bombers as Wilson delivers the 1-0 outside for a ball, 2-0 now the count. Nelson, the leadoff hitter, also the catcher for these Bombers. A good game against Onamia just a couple actually probably a week ago today as the count runs to 3-0 to Nelson in the left-handed batter's box. Wilson comes set, showing bunt, but pulling it back and taking ball 4 is Nelson. 2 4-pitch walks to start things off to the leadoff hitters for both teams as a runner on first base now for Kyle Warzeka, the second baseman for the Bombers here this evening. Of course, we appreciate everyone listening and watching on YouTube, as couldn't do it without you guys and the sponsors out there supporting WCMP and high school sports here in the greater Minnesota area. As Wilson will step off and take a look over at Nelson. He won't throw, but Nelson will dive back in anyway. As Wilson steps back on the hill. Nelson taking a pretty hefty lead and going on the play. Grice's throw down from behind the plate, not in time. As Nelson in there with a stolen base. As 0-1 the count. As coming set on the hill is Wilson. Runner on second. As this one's hitting to left field. It'll land in front of Von Ruden out there. Von Ruden throwing home. The throw off the line that time, and the Bombers strike back just like that with a run of their own. RBI single from Kyle Warzeka advances to second on the play. We're all square at 1-1. Just like that. The exact same sequence of events in the top and bottom halves of the first inning. A walk and then an RBI single. That'll bring up Blake Anderson to the plate. Runner on second base is Warzeka. As Wilson comes set and delivers the first pitch into Anderson. Finds outside corner for a strike. 0-1 the count. Wilson looks in, gets a sign he wants, looks back at Warzeka a little bit, who's taking pretty hefty lead. No coverage there by either the shortstop or second baseman. As he delivers, this one does Wilson. This one down in the dirt, staying put at second is Warzeka as the count works to 1-1. Wilson back on the rubber and coming set now with the 1-1 pitch. This one on the ground to the first baseman, Johnson. Johnson fumbles it a little bit, and it goes into no man's land. Coming around third and scoring is Kyle Warzeka, and the Bombers take a 2-1 lead here in the bottom of the first. As when you put the ball in play, you force players to make the play, and Brady Johnson just unable to do it there as the Bombers take the lead by a score of 2-1 with no one out. Anderson going on the play, no throw down even, as he's in there with a stolen base. As Wilson delivers this one, grounded. The shortstop has to come in on it, and Connor Johnson will be in there safely without a throw. And advancing to third on the play is Anderson, an infield single. Has runners on the corners for Jonah Johnson. Still no one out here in the bottom of the first inning. As the Bombers lead 2-1 over the Jaguars at Hinckley-Finlayson. As still no one out, runners on the corners. It'll be Anderson on third, Connor Johnson on first. Stepping into the right-handed batter's box comes Jonah Johnson. As Wilson struggling on the hill to start game two. He comes set, Connor Johnson going on the play, faking the throw down, and eventually just choosing not to throw is Grice behind the plate. As four batters have came to the plate, three of them have stolen second base. As Jonah Johnson back into the right-handed batter's box, the 1-0 pitch coming from Wilson here. Swinging through it for a strike there, 1-1 now to the first baseman for the Bombers. This matchup of the 1 and 2 seeded teams in the east subsection of Section 5A, as that one breaks into the strike zone for strike 2, 1-2 the count. A matchup that probably was expected to happen in the second round for Hinckley-Finlayson, the third round for the Bombers. Of course, Hinckley-Finlayson getting the bye, but Ogilvie comes into Hinckley in the 4-1 matchup and gets the upset. Is a ball high that time to Johnson. 2-2 now the count. Came into Ogilvie, so the matchup that people wanted, unable to see it until there are three teams remaining in this section. Wilson comes, sets, delivers this one. Breaking ball just breaks a little too much outside. Now 3-2 the count. Runners on second and third. No one out with a full count to Jonah Johnson at the plate. Wilson delivers this on a breaking ball, and it's unable to find the strike zone. A walk there to Jonah Johnson. Loads him up for Easton Sexton, the third baseman. As the head coach for the Jaguars will come out and talk to his pitcher Wilson on the hill. We'll take a break right here on KBEK and WCMP.
Are you interested in a technical degree that can quickly help you land your dream career? Or maybe you've always dreamed of going to a four-year college, but you'd like to start close to home. Either way, Pine Technical and Community College has you covered. PTCC offers more than 50 degrees in hot fields like healthcare information technology, advanced manufacturing, and business. PTCC is now accepting applications. Financial aid may be available. Online at pine.edu. Starting out or starting over, find your future at Pine Technical and Community College.
Wellia Health offers sports medicine services at all our campuses in Mora, Pine City, and Hinckley. Dr. Mullen and his team treat a full range of sports injuries for all athletes at any level of competition. If you are injured, we want to help you return to the game as quickly and as safely as possible, providing the sports medicine care you need when you need it to help you live life well with Wellia Health. Call 320-679-1313 to schedule for any location.
Back here in Pierce, bases loaded for Easton Sexton as Wilson will wind and deliver this one down and away for a ball. 1-0 the count. Infield playing in. Of course, an elimination game, you got to cut off as many runs as you can. As the Bombers already with a 2-1 lead here as Wilson delivers the 1-0 pitch outside and low once again, 2-0. The runner on third, Blake Anderson. Runner on second, Connor Johnson. Runner on first, Jonah Johnson. Wilson will line and deliver this one in the strike zone. Now 2-1 the count to the third baseman for the Bombers. Wilson and the Jaguars looking to get out of this jam here. Breaking ball, line through the second baseman's feet that time. I don't think there's much a second baseman could do about that one. Coming around third and in to score is Connor Johnson as well as Blake Anderson. And the Bombers have a 4-1 lead here in the first inning. After scoring your leadoff runner in the top of the first inning, you couldn't ask for a better start offensively for Hinckley-Finlayson, but then Braham one-ups them in the bottom of the first as the Bombers yet to hit into an out here. In the bottom of the first, Sexton going on the pitch, throw down from Grice this time. Throw would have been in time if the tag was there. Tag was not there, though, as trying to pick off the runner at third was Parati, as Jonah Johnson collides with the third baseman when he heads back in. Stolen base for Sexton on the play, as Barron looks to be all right over there. Is just a little bit of a collision there as Barron was trying to apply the tag. Didn't work, though, as back in there safely was Jonah Johnson. Runners on second and third now for Caleb Schusted, the pitcher, trying to help himself out here. Already with a 3-run lead are the Bombers, as Wilson will wind and deliver this one. Fouled off, back into the netting behind home plate, as that'll even things up at 1-1. Schusted will step back into the right-handed batter's box, as Wilson will wind and deliver the 1-1. This one hit down the right field line, but hooks foul, as it'll end up down by the bullpen area here at Legion Park in Pierce, Minnesota, as 1-2 our count. Wilson delivers this one. Schusted will bloop this one short in the infield as Barron tracks back and records the first out here in game number 2 in the bottom of the first inning for Hinckley-Finlayson. A 10-inning game in game 1, allowing the Bombers here a little bit more rest and that pitching depth to be less and less for Hinckley-Finlayson should they be forced to go to the bullpen. As they do have an out now, though. Runners on second and third, as the first pitch in to Jordan Leaf. A strike on the outside corner. Score 4-1 in favor of Braham over Hinckley-Finlayson here in the bottom of the first inning. Wilson will deliver this one. Lined up the middle this time by Leaf. Coming around third and deciding to head back is Sexton. An RBI single for Jordan Leaf extends the Braham lead to 5-1. Just a outpouring of offense here in the first inning for the Bombers, as that'll bring up Hayden Lee. Hayden Lee, the 9th batter of the inning here for the Bombers. Runners on the corners, one gone. Bottom of the first inning. As Wilson comes set. Checking in on Leaf over there at first is Wilson, back in there safely as Johnson just applies a pity tag there as he's already on the bag, but regardless, back in there safely. Runners on first and third, one gone. First pitch outside to Leaf for a ball, 1-0 the count. Five to 1 our score in favor of the Bombers, as Lee shows bunt, will pull back, is running on the play is Jordan Leaf. The ball goes into center field, though, on the throw from Grice. Sexton in to score from third. Leaf will advance to third on the play. Another stolen base That's the 5th of the game already as the Bombers extend their lead to 6-1 here in the bottom of the first. Lee still in there, takes ball 3 there, 3-0 the count. Wilson delivers this one right down the middle as Leaf showed bunt momentarily before pulling back. As the count now 3-1. The center fielder for the Bombers today hits this one into right center field. It'll land as scoring from third is Jordan Leaf. Staying there at first after a pretty big turnaround is Hayden Lee with an RBI single to extend the Braham lead to 7-1. That'll turn things over to the top of the order. Everyone move your scorecards over one column as the Bombers now sending their 10th batter to the plate. Lee on first. In the batter's box stands Mac Nelson. He'll foul the first pitch out of play down the third baseline. Strike one. Wilson comes set. The 0-1 pitch. Going on the play is Lee. Throw down from Grice is the strike called there. In there safely at second is Lee as Nelson falls behind 0-2 in the count. Wilson coming set on the hill. Will deliver this one as Nelson will foul it off. Taking his lead off of second base is Lee. Pretty hefty lead to say the least. Takes a few steps towards third, and that'll help him out here as he rounds third and heads home as Nelson singles through the left side of the infield. As through the first time through the order, the Bombers score 8 runs. As Nelson, the 10th batter, the 9th to reach base. Looks like we'll get a pitching change when we come back. We'll hear who that is right here on WCMP and KBEK.
Braham Ford is celebrating over 86 years of friendly hometown service and sales of F-Series trucks. It's ties like that that have made the Ford F-Series America's #1 brand of truck for over 40 years. And when it comes to safety, the truck that leads the pack is the high-strength, military-grade aluminum body Ford F-150. This season, bring over 40 years of tradition to your next tailgate party. Find your next Ford at Braham Ford or online at BrahamFord.com.
It's almost summer and things are heating up at Petrie's Bait. Make Petrie's your camping and fishing hunting headquarters. Before heading out, stop by Petrie's Bait and warm up with a hot caribou coffee. And find a wide variety of snacks and groceries. Plus, bait, tackle, and fishing licenses. Right now, get outfitted in spring and summer clothing for both men and women. Also, hats and accessories for the entire family. For over 95 years, the biggest fish stories have been told at Petrie's Bait in Finlayson.
Minnesota. It's home. Hot summers at the lake, beautiful falls, snowy winters, and rainy springs. We experience it all. Make sure you're ready to handle whatever this state throws at you with help from Minnesota Equipment in Isani. Minnesota Equipment carries brands you love, like John Deere, Steel, Toro, Gravely zero-turn mowers, and Aaron snowblowers. Their helpful staff can not only get you the equipment you need, but can help you maintain it so it will last. Plus, they carry a full line of farm equipment. Minnesota Equipment in Isani. Online at minnesotaequipment.com.
Back here in Piers, a new pitcher on the hill, Max Storley for Hinckley-Finlayson. Moving to first base will be Jaden Wilson, and moving out to left field will be Brady Johnson. That left fielder, Lane Von Ruden, will move to second base, and that'll do it for the defensive switches here in the bottom of the first inning for Hinckley-Finlayson. Not the start that Wilson wanted on the hill. as he goes a third of an inning and gives up 8 runs and is responsible for Mac Nelson on first base as well. As Kyle Warzeka will come to the plate here as Storley's first batter of the game. There is action in the Hinckley-Finlayson bullpen down there as Warzeka does come to the plate. Storley on the hill. That might be a patch for now to try to end the inning, as it looks like they might be trying to get someone else loose down there, down the right field line. Storley on the hill. Braham with 1 gone here in the first inning. A runner on first is Nelson. Nelson will be going on the play. Showing bunt is Warzeka, as he'll show the bunt a little too long, as Nelson with his second stolen base of the game as he advances to second. And we'll have a courtesy runner come out for him in the form of Logan Lenez. Warzeka still at the plate, 0-1 the count now, as Lenez stands on second base. Coming set and delivering this one is Storley, swinging through that one for a strike. At the plate is Warzeka, 0-2 now the count. Eight to 1 our score, as Lenez takes a pretty hefty lead. That one heads back towards the cars in the parking lot behind us. So he'll go just beyond. Didn't hear any noise, so that's probably a good sign. As the count moves to 0-2 to Warzeka. Staying alive on that last foul ball. Singled his first time up and came around to score as Lenez on second base. Takes a pretty hefty lead. Secondary lead for sure was hefty, as pitch upstairs to Warzeka. 1-2 the count. Storley steps off here as Warzeka steps out of the box. 1-2 count here in the bottom of the first inning. 8-1 our score in favor of the Bombers, as Storley comes set on the hill. He'll deliver this one upstairs once again. 2-2 the count now. Coming set. Storley on the hill. Warzeka will bloop this one into left field, left center field, as the center fielder Steele will come over for it and make the catch there. Thought that one was going to land, but a nice job by the center fielder to record the second out of the inning, which brings up Blake Anderson. Reached on an error by Brady Johnson, the first baseman at the time, his first time up. Stole second and came around to score. One of the 8 Bombers that have came around to score here in the bottom of the first. Lenez stands on second as a courtesy runner to Mac Nelson. At the plate, Blake Anderson in the left-handed batter's box takes ball 1. 1-0 the count now. As a few different pitchers rotate in and out of the Hinckley-Finlayson bullpen down there, is coming set now is Storley. 1-0 pitch. Up high, ball 2. 2-0 the count now. As Storley just an out away from getting out of this inning that Hinckley would like to forget about. This one up high as well. Ball 3. 3-0 now the count to Anderson. On the hill, Storley. He comes set and takes a look back at Lenez on second base and delivers this one inside and in the dirt. Advancing to third on the play is Lenez, as Anderson draws a 4-pitch walk, which will bring up Connor Johnson. He singled his first time up, an RBI single, and stole second and came around to score as well. Runners now on first and third. 2 gone. here in the bottom of the first inning. Coming set on the hill is Storley. And checking over on Anderson at first. And they're safely underneath the tag is Anderson. Something to note this season, Hinckley-Finlayson, in their 5 losses this season, have scored combined only 1 run. They're looking to make that 2. Here is the Grice throw down to second base. Aaron that time as Lenez didn't get the jump he wanted as Anderson in there safely at second base. Runners now on second and third with 2 out here in the bottom of the first inning. Connor Johnson at the plate. First pitch to him is roped into right center field. It'll get down in front of the center fielder. Coming around third in to score is Blake Anderson, has Mac Nelson's courtesy runner Logan Lenez and Blake Anderson will score on the play to make the Bomber lead 10-1 here in the first inning. First pitch to Johnson upcoming. Runner on first base is Connor Johnson. Jonah Johnson in the box, walked his first time up. Storley will pick his left foot up and deliver this one upstairs for a ball. 1-0 the count. Looking over at the runner on first, Connor Johnson is Storley before picking up his left leg and getting him swinging through that one at the plate. Jonah Johnson swings through. 1-1 now the count. Coming set is Storley on the hill. He'll have a pickoff move over to first. In there standing up is Connor Johnson. Count still remains at 1-1. 2 gone here in the bottom of the first. The Bombers with a 10-run first inning. Not done quite yet as Jonah Johnson at the plate. Outside for a ball. 2-1 now the count. Johnson, the 13th batter here in the bottom of the first. As he'll swing through strike 2 there. 2-2 now the count. Johnson looking to extend the inning some more for the Bombers. Storley on the hill looking to end things here in the bottom of the first. Is pitch outside and high for a ball. Full count now. As Connor Johnson will take a lead off first. Wilson won't cover him on 3-2. He's going on the plate. Jonah Johnson will pop this one up in foul territory. They'll land about 20 feet to our right up here in the press box. As the count remains full at 3-2. Full count once again to Jonah Johnson in the right-handed batter's box. Storley delivers. Connor Johnson goes, gets him swinging strike 3. The Bombers send 14 batters to the plate here in the bottom of the first inning. They score 10. After 1, it's 10-1 Bombers right here on WCMP and KBEK.
Getting the kids to practice on time. Remembering if it's your day to bring snacks. Making it to the game with a clean jersey. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like whether your kid is going to run toward first or third base. That's simple human sense.
Visit Town & Country Insurance in Finlayson, Hinckley, or Mora today at townandcountry-ins.com.
All right, saw, check. Drill, check. The rest of the tools, check. All right, let's get started. Honey?
Yes?
Where is all the lumber to build this shed?
The big box store was supposed to drop it off 2 days ago. Is it not out there?
Man, it's the chicken coop all over again. Bill from work just built a sauna, and he said he went through Hinckley Lumber. Let's call them and see what they can do.
I'm on the phone with them now. They said...
Delivery from Hinckley Lumber. Where do you want it?
There would be great.
Baseball player
Thanks.
as a kid,
All in a
you
day's
probably
work.
still
Look
like
for
to
your
get
next
out and toss
project.
the ball around as an adult, right? Unfortunately for you, backyard ball usually translates to back pain. You can't give up playing the sport you grew up loving, so Hinckley Chiropractic Center can help. Hinckley Chiropractic Center has been here for years, helping people in the area get over their back pain and back to the activities they love. Don't let back pain keep you out of the
Dumpster rental
backyard.
for your cleaning
Schedule your
projects
appointment
is
today.
easy with Quality Disposal. If you're a homeowner clearing out your garage or a business owner with a cleaning project, a rented dumpster can be the perfect solution. Everything can be tossed into one container out of sight and can be rented for up to 2 weeks. Just give Quality Disposal a call and get a quote and set up a time to get your dumpster. Get rid of your junk by calling Quality Disposal at 320-272-4692
This is a story we all
or
share
visit
of
online
a place
at
rooted in tradition and rich with opportunity, of people driven by compassion and vision. At Essentia Health, we're proud to play our role in this story because we know that this place, these people, are like nowhere else. Visit Essentia Health in Hinckley, Sandstone, or our new location in Moose Lake for all your care needs. Schedule an appointment at essentiahealth.org today.
Back here in Piers as Braham leads 10-1 here in the top of the second inning. Randy Scaff led things off for Hinckley-Finlayson in the top half of the second. Popped up to the shortstop on the second pitch of the at-bat. Popping up to right field this time is Lane Von Ruden to record the second out of the inning. As that'll bring up Cole Barron. Scored the game-winning run in game one of the 10-inning contest against Nevis. As it'll be Levi Dagerstrom pinch hitting for Barron here. With 2 gone. Umpires getting all set. As Dagerstrom steps into the right-handed batter's box. And Schustad pitches inside for a ball, 1-0 the count. Schustad's 1-0 pitch gets him swinging on it, 1-1 now. Schustad will line and deliver the 1-1 pitch in the dirt. Ball 2, 2-1 now. 2 gone here in the top of the second. Jaguars looking to bounce back from the bottom of the first. They didn't want his ball taken inside. 3-1 now. Schustad delivers this one, and a walk there to Dagerstrom, a 2-out walk, as the pitcher now, Max Storley, will come to the plate. Dagerstrom on first now, 2 gone, top of the second inning. Jaguars looking to answer back here as first pitch in there for a strike to Storley, 0-1 the count. Stepping off of first a little bit. 2-3 step lead over there as Dagerstrom is. Storley will hit this one into the gap in left center field. Rounding second and heading to third is Dagerstrom. Rounding first and heading to second on the play is Storley. A 2-out double to get a runner in scoring position. And then a second as well. As runners on second and third with 2 gone for the top of the order in Griffin Steele. Walked and came around to score his first time up. Schustad comes set. First pitch to Steele up high for a ball. 1-0 the count. Schusted's 1-0 pitch down in the dirt. 2-0 now the count is. A little bit of a 2-out jam here for the Bombers. Runners on second and third. Dagerstrom on third. Storley on second. As Schusted delivers the 2-0. This one fouled back and out of play. Make the count 2-1. On deck stands Jacob Grice. Singleton was left on third his first time up. He would love to get up with runners on. In this situation is ball 3 taken inside. 3-1 now the count. Coming set on the hill is Schusted delivering that one in there for a strike. Strike 2 as the count works full. The 3-2 now with 2 gone in the top of the second inning. Delivering that one and finding the outside corner, strike 3. As the Jaguars leave their second and third base runners on of the evening. Bombers escaped unscathed in the second inning after the top half of the second inning. It's 10-1 Bombers here in Piers, right here on KBEK and WCMP.
Who remembers the Awesome Burger? It's back at your favorite A&W family restaurant in Pine City. A 1/3 pound bacon double cheeseburger topped with American cheese, mayo, lettuce, tomato, and topped with our awesome crunchy golden brown onion rings. Make it a combo with hot seasoned french fries and a drink. Don't forget to top it off with a classic A&W root beer float featuring vanilla soft serve and made fresh root beer all in a frosty mug.
Woodlands
Signature
National Bank
combos
would like to wish the Jaguars good luck. Woodlands National Bank is your local bank. They focus on meaningful relationships and offer a wide variety of home mortgages. They're the small town bank that knows your name but still offers an amazing online experience for their customers. For more information, visit them online at woodlandsnationalbank.com and make sure to like them on Facebook too. Experience the Woodlands way. Member FDIC.
If you've been injured in an auto accident or have sustained other personal injury, you don't have to leave town to get good representation. Spear and Swanson attorneys at law in Pine City are experienced and will work on your case with no fee until they get you money. They also handle divorce and custody cases, criminal defense, including DWI and other legal matters. Spear and Swanson is your local law firm that cares about you. So if you need legal representation or advice, call 320-629-7586. Spear and Swanson, attorneys at law in Pine City.
Back here in Piers as the Bombers look to extend their 10-1 lead here in the bottom of the second inning. On the hill still is Storley. Came in relief for Wilson, only faced 4 batters, retired 2 of them. Did give up a run there in the bottom half of the first, but 1 run's not the end of the world in a situation like this as they're trying to stay alive here. Easton Sexton will lead things off in the second inning for the Bombers. As Storley out of the windup will deliver this one in there at the knees for a strike. 0-1 the count. Winding and delivering the 0-1 pitch up high all the way back to the backstop. 1-1 now. One and one. On the hill, Storley delivers this one down and away in the dirt. 2-1 now the count. Lights have come on here at Legion Park in Piers, Minnesota, as the Braham offenses came on in this one as well. 10 runs in the first inning, as fouling that one off will be Sexton. 2-2 now the count. Two now the count. As Sexton comes back to the plate. As Grice took a mound visit to give the umpire some time. As delivering that one and swinging through it, strike 3. Easton Sexton, second strikeout of the day for Storley on the hill, which brings up Caleb Schustad. Popped up to the third baseman his first time up. Storley winds and delivers. The first pitch in there to Schustad for a strike. 0-1 now. As now Storley delivers the 0-1. This one grounded to shortstop. Coming in for it's Parati. Throw over it late. As Schustad able to beat that one out, an infield single. As that'll bring up Jordan Leaf. Singled, stole second, and came around to score his first time up. As Leaf steps in the right-handed batter's box, Schustad on first. Coming set on the hill is Storley before a pickoff attempt over to first base to try and get Schustad out unsuccessfully. As Schustad back in there diving. Coming set now is Storley on the hill. This pitch to Leaf down in the dirt. Keeping it in front of him is Grice that time as Schustad will stay at first, 1-0 the count. Leaf back into the right-handed batter's box, ready to go. 1-0 pitch coming from Storley as he comes set after taking a look over at first. He'll pick his left foot up and deliver. Schustad going on the play. This one down in the dirt, though. No chance at getting him as a stolen base there. The 8th of the day for the Bombers as the count moves to 2-0 to Leaf in the batter's box. On the hill, Stan Storley as this one's hit into center field. Camping underneath that one, steal to record the second out of the inning. Retreating to second base is Schustad. Has now 2 gone in the bottom of the second as Hayden Lee comes to the base. Has singled his first time up, stole second, and came around to score. Lee in the right-handed batter's box awaits a pitch from Storley on the hill. Storley takes a look back at Schustad, who stands on second, before delivering this one. Lee will foul this one back. It'll stay in play as it hits the netting behind home plate. Lee back up. As Storley takes a peek back at second. Going on the play is Schustad, but decides to turn back. It was a little bit of a fake steal that time. Is waiting on word on the count. 1-1 the count. 2 gone. Here in the bottom of the second. A fake pickoff attempt that time by Storley, or at least one where he didn't see a player holding on at second base. As Lee in the right-handed batter's box, takes a strike on the outside corner. 1-2 the count now with 2 gone in the second inning for Hinckley-Finlayson. Hinckley-Finlayson in the field looking to get back going on offenses. They need a spark here on the offensive side of the ball as this one's down and away for a ball there, 2-2. Looking in is Storley. He comes set. The 2-2 pitch. Hit into center field. Coming in on it, but having it drop in front of him is the center fielder steal. Coming around from second to score is Schustad as the Bombers now lead 11-1. After the RBI single from Hayden Lee. as the Bombers now lead 11-1. I'll turn things over to the top of the order. Mac Nelson singled and walked in the first inning. Came around to score after stealing second base his first time. Stole second his second time, but received a courtesy runner at second in the form of Logan Lenez, who came around to score in his spot. 1-0 count. As Lee takes a lead off of first base, he'll be going on the play. A fake bunt situation is Lee in there under the tag at second base. 9th stolen base of the day for the Bombers. As now Nelson with a runner in scoring position with 2 gone. 1-1 the count. This one high and wide for a ball. 2-1 now the count to Nelson at the plate. As Nelson will bloop this one back towards the second baseman. An acrobatic play there at second base by Von Ruden. As they pop that one up, and that'll end things here in the bottom of the second inning. The Bombers strike again, though, as they now lead 11-1 here in the Section 5A playoffs elimination game over Hinckley-Finlayson. You're listening to high school baseball right here on WCMP and KBEK.
At Aquarius in Connecticut, it's about making things easier, better. With on-demand efficiency, Connecticut solves problems like orange rust stains, white scale buildup, funny odors, and removes contaminants. Whether city or well, it's amazing water every day. Contact Aquarius Home Services, your local authorized Connecticut dealer, to schedule your free water analysis and save up to 25% on a new Connecticut system. At Aquarius, our goal is to always provide amazing service and earn the right to be recommended. We're just a click away at ConnecticutMN.com.
Are you interested in a technical degree that can quickly help you land your dream career? Or maybe you've always dreamed of going to a four-year college, but you like to start close to home. Either way, Pine Technical and Community College has you covered. PTCC offers more than 50 degrees in hot fields like healthcare information technology, advanced manufacturing, and business. PTCC is now accepting applications. Financial aid may be available. Online at pine.edu. Starting out or starting over, find your future at Pine Technical and Community College.
Back here in Piers as we head to the top of the third inning. Braham leads Hinckley-Finlayson 11-1 after that high-powered first inning from the Bombers. Grice hits the first pitch of the top half of the third inning into center field. Backtracking for its Lee as he'll record the out on the run, heading backwards for the first down of the inning, which brings up Jacob Parati. Walked his first time up and was victim of the first out of a double play back in the first. Parati scored the game-tying run in Game 1. Of course, that game went into extra innings. 3 extra innings to be exact. As he'll hit one into right center field. Moving over for its Lee. Diving for it. Unable to haul that one in. As the right fielder now, in the form of Connor Johnson, will have to throw that one in. A one-out double there for Parati, as maybe that's the spark these Jaguars needed, as Brody Johnson will come to the plate, grounded into the double play his first time up. Schusted on the hill. First pitch. A ball, 1-0 the count. Fouling this one away is Johnson. 1-1 the count now, 1 gone. Here in the top of the third inning. Hinckley trails by 10 at the moment. Of course, with Braham being the designated home team, this game could go 4.5. Even if this game were to go 4.5, we'd still play an extra couple innings of baseball here today, 14.5 to be exact if this one were to end early. But Hinckley not trying to have that happen here as that one hits off of the bus of Hinckley-Finlayson as the count moves to 2-2. Schusted comes set on the hill. The 2-2 pitch low, 3-2 now to Johnson. The first baseman, Johnson, looking to drive in Parati from second base as Schusted delivers this one inside, ball 4. Runners on first and second now for Hinckley-Finlayson. One gone here in the top of the third inning. That'll bring up Jaden Wilson, the first baseman. Struck out his first time swinging to record the third out of the first inning. Runner on second's Parati. Runner on first is Brady Johnson as the first pitch in there for a strike to Wilson. Schusted's delivery high and inside for a ball. 1-1 the count now with one gone here in the third inning. Schusted comes set and delivers this one outside for a ball. As count now moves to 2-1 in favor of Wilson at the plate. Runners on first and second, one gone. Here in the top of the third as Braham leads 11-1. Grounded to the second baseman there. Warzeka's there to flip to Anderson, but unable to control it. As an error there on Anderson. Tried to throw it before he got possession of it. As reaching on the fielder's choice is Jaden Wilson, and advancing over is Brady Johnson. Now runners on every single base. Bases are jacked for Randy Scaff. Popped up to the shortstop his first time up last inning. If Hinckley wants to get back, this is a perfect situation for him to start that climb up the mountain. Schusted comes set. First pitch to Scaff, swings through it for a strike. 0-1 now the count. Corners are playing in. Middle kind of playing normal depth. As Schusted delivers this one, Scaff will pop it up into center field. Tagging is Parati at third. Therefore, it's Lee. Lee will throw this one into the infield. Have a chance at home. I felt that first throw would have just went through. Jonah Johnson does not relay the throw along, though, as Hinckley-Finlayson will get back one of the runs. There is, they now trail 11-2 after the sac fly from Randy Scaff, which brings up Lane Von Ruden. The second baseman now started the game out in left, but due to some defensive shifts, is now playing second base. Popped up to right field his first time up. 2 gone here. And the top of the third is Von Ruden takes strike 1 on the outside corner. 0-1 the count. Coming set. Schusted on the hill. Delivering this one is Von Ruden will pop this one up in foul territory. Should be playable for Jonah Johnson. Sure enough it is to record the third out here in inning number 3. As we're through the top half of the third. Braham leads 11-2 after 2.5 here in Piers. You're listening to high school baseball right here on WCMP and KBEK.
Wellia Health offers sports medicine services at all our campuses in Mora, Pine City, and Hinckley. Dr. Mullen and his team treat a full range of sports injuries for all athletes at any level of competition. If you are injured, we want to help you return to the game as quickly and as safely as possible, providing the sports medicine care you need when you need it to help you live life well with Wellia Health. Call
Braham Ford is celebrating over 86 years of friendly hometown service and sales of F-Series trucks. It's ties like that that have made the Ford F-Series America's #1 brand of truck for over 40 years. And when it comes to safety, the truck that leads the pack is the high-strength, military-grade aluminum body Ford F-150. This season, bring over 40 years of tradition to your next tailgate party. Find your next Ford at Braham Ford or online at BrahamFord.com.
It's almost summer and things are heating up at Petrie's Bait. Make Petrie's your camping and fishing hunting headquarters. Before heading out, stop by Petrie's Bait and warm up with a hot caribou coffee. And find a wide variety of snacks and groceries. Plus, bait, tackle, and fishing licenses. Right now, get outfitted in spring and summer clothing for both men and women. Also, hats and accessories for the entire family. For over 95 years, the biggest fish stories have been told at Petrie's Bait in Finlayson.
Minnesota. It's home. Hot summers at the lake, beautiful falls, snowy winters, and rainy springs. We experience it all. Make sure you're ready to handle whatever this state throws at you with help from Minnesota Equipment in Isani. Minnesota Equipment carries brands you love, like John Deere, Steel, Toro, Gravely zero-turn mowers, and Aaron snowblowers. Their helpful staff can not only get you the equipment you need, but can help you maintain it so it will last. Plus, they carry a full line of farm equipment. Minnesota Equipment in Isani. Online at minnesotaequipment.com.
High school baseball back on the air here on WCMP and KBEK. First pitch in to Kyle Warzeka for a strike. Popped up to the center fielder his last time up to the plate. Singled in that first inning as well. Came around to score. Von Ruden on the hill now. Delivering this one. Ground ball to the shortstop there. Parati will throw it across the diamond to Wilson to record the out there via the 6-3 putout. As one up, one out, which brings up Blake Anderson, the shortstop. Reached on an error and was walked in the first inning. Came around to score both times. Also recorded a stolen base and both times on base. The Bombers lead by 9. Of course, 10-run rule applies after 5. So Hinckley-Finlayson in a position to keep the game going. The Bombers, of course, have that opportunity to extend the lead here in either the bottom of the 3rd or 4th, or in that case, even the 5th. As they lead by 9 at the moment, Von Ruden back on the hill. He pitched a little bit in game 1, also pitched yesterday a little bit. As 1-1 the count. One gone, bottom of the 3rd inning. As a 3-hole hitter, Anderson in the box. Pitch from Von Ruden. Swung and missed from Blake Anderson. As winding and delivering here is Von Ruden on the hill. This one upstairs for a ball, 2-2 the count. Ready to do it again at 2-2. This one finds its way back into the strike zone. A breaking pitch broke just at the right time as Von Ruden records his first strikeout of this game. As for 2/3 of an inning, just about as good as you can ask for from Hinckley-Finlayson on the hill from Von Ruden. Connor Johnson now in the plate. 2 for 2 today with 2 singles. Also a stolen base back in the first inning. Came around to score once out of those 2 singles in the first. As he takes ball 1 on the outside. Von Ruden winding and delivering the 1-0 pitch. This one outside as well. 2-0 now with 2 gone. Bottom of the 3rd inning as the Bombers lead 11-2 here on WCMP and KBEK. Of course, both teams from in the area. One of the teams will represent the area in the section championship game on Thursday. And if one of these teams were to make it to state, it'd be championship games because they'd have to beat Topeka twice. As Von Ruden on the hill will wind and deliver the 3-0 pitch. Showing bunt but pulling it back. Still a strike anyway. 3-1 now the count. Connor Johnson looking to keep alive his 1,000 batting average for today. As Von Ruden winds and delivers this one in there for a strike as well. Strike 2. Full count now with 2 gone here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. as Von Ruden will wind and deliver this one. Swinging through it, strike three, Connor Johnson, as Von Ruden gets 2 strikeouts there in his first inning of work. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers there in the bottom half of the third. After 3, it's 11-2 Bombers over the Jaguars right here on WCMP and KBEK.
Getting the kids to practice on time. Remembering if it's your day to bring snacks. Making it to the game with a clean jersey. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like whether your kid is going to run toward first or third base. That's simple human sense.
Visit Town & Country Insurance in Finlayson, Hinckley, or Mora today at townandcountry-ins.com.
All right, saw, check. Drill, check. The rest of the tools, check. All right, let's get started. Honey?
Yes?
Where is all the lumber to build this shed?
The big box store was supposed to drop it off 2 days ago. Is it not out there?
Man, it's the chicken coop all over again. Bill from work just built a sauna, and he said he went through Hinckley Lumber. Let's call them and see what they can do.
I'm on the phone with them now. They said...
Delivery from Hinckley Lumber. Where do you want it?
There would be great. Thanks.
You were a
All in a
baseball
day's
player as
work,
a kid.
but for
You
your next
probably
project,
still like
like
to get out
fixing
and
that
toss the
ugly
ball
tree.
around as an adult, right? Unfortunately for you, backyard ball usually translates to back pain. You can't give up playing the sport you grew up loving, so Hinckley Chiropractic Center can help. Hinckley Chiropractic Center has been here for years, helping people in the area get over their back pain and back to the activities they love. Don't let back pain keep you out of the backyard. Schedule your appointment today with Hinckley Chiropractic Center.
Back here on WCMP and KBEK, high school baseball. Section 5A playoffs between Hinckley-Finlayson and Braham, an elimination game where Braham's in the driver's seat at the moment, 11-2, as new pitcher on the hill for the Bombers, number 41, will be John McFarland, as he'll wind and deliver. First 2 pitches in there for a strike. So Schusted goes 3 innings, gives up 2 runs while recording 2 strikeouts, as McFarland has this one outside for a ball. 1-2 now the count. McFarland winding and delivering. Here's the 1-2 pitch. This one in the dirt. Ball 2. 2-2 now. McFarland upstairs that time as the count runs full to 3-2. As McFarland will wind and deliver. This one down in the dirt. Ball 4. A leadoff walk for Degerstrom there. As that'll bring up Storley at the plate. Doubled his first time up and was left on at second base. Back in the second inning. Taking a little bit of a lead off of first is Degerstrom, just softly tossing that one in there. Is McFarland on the hill. As now McFarland comes set, first pitch in there, or rather head coach for Braham wants to have a talk. Coach Lena is running out there as back in there safely and still yet to throw a pitch to Storley at the plate. As thought it was a pretty close play myself. Tie goes to the runner if it's even. As Storley comes to the plate with a runner on first and Degerstrom. McFarland on the hill will pick his foot up and deliver this one. McFarland a lefty. The Jaguars saw a lefty in game 1, but Degerstrom never got on base. He actually never came to the plate in game 1. As McFarland comes set and delivers this one up high. 2-0 now the count. As I mentioned, he never came to the plate, which obviously you get used to seeing a lefty if you're on base, and you get used to the techniques they'll use to come and pick you off. As that one's up high, 3-0 now to Storley, the 9-hole hitter for Hinckley-Finlayson. As coming set once again is McFarland, able to find that inside corner. 3-1 now. 11-2 the score. As delivering this one is McFarland. This one popped up to the center fielder, Lee. So we'll record the first out here in the bottom half of the fourth inning. Or top half of the fourth inning, pardon. As that'll turn things over to the top of the order for Griffin Steele. Struck out looking in the second, walked back in the first, and came around to score one of Hinckley's 2 runs this game. As McFarland will deliver this one inside for a ball, 1-0 the count. The 1-0 pitch down in the dirt. Going on it is Dagerstrom. Dagerstrom in there safely, even though the Nelson throw pretty accurate and pretty good on the play as well. The wild pitch will advance Dagerstrom. As Steele now with a 2-0 count. Runner on second base. One gone here in the top of the fourth inning. Winding and delivering this one. Once again is McFarland, and that time he finds the outside corner for a strike. 2-1 count now. McFarland takes a look back at Dagerstrom before throwing to the plate and gets him swinging. Strike 2. 2-2 now the count. As McFarland gets him swinging, strike 3. First strikeout for McFarland on the hill, as that'll bring up Jacob Grice. Singled an RBI single back in the first, popped up to center field his last time up, though, as he'll look to score that runner from second. 3 RBIs already on the day for Grice, looking to make it 4. Delivery from McFarland, grounded foul just down the third baseline. As the 0-1 count now to Grice, the catcher for Hinckley-Finlayson. He'll ground this one closer to the bag, and that one's foul as well. As Sexton's throw, Aaron, but it's a foul ball. As the count now 0-2 to the 2-hole hitter for Hinckley-Finlayson. Grice back in the batter's box, back to second base. Goes the runner there as this one's popped up, short right field. Trying to make his way over towards Zecca. That one lands in fair territory. Around third, heading into score is Dagerstrom. As they cut into the lead a little more, 11-3, our score. After the RBI single there from Grice, his 4th RBI of the day, which brings up Jacob Parati. Doubled and came around to score his last time up in the 3rd. Coming set is McFarland. Had him going on the play, and sure enough, he's caught that time. Nice pickoff move, as that'll end things here in the top of the 4th inning. Hinckley-Finlayson gets one back, but the Bombers still lead 11-3 right here on KBEK and WCMP.
Dumpster rental for your cleaning projects is easy with quality disposal. If you're a homeowner clearing out your garage or a business owner with a cleaning project, a rented dumpster can be the perfect solution. Everything can be tossed into one container out of sight and can be rented for up to 2 weeks. Just give Quality Disposal a call and get a quote and set up a time to get your dumpster. Get rid of your junk by calling Quality Disposal at 320-272-4692.
This is a story we all share of a place rooted in tradition and rich with opportunity. Of people driven by compassion and vision. At Essentia Health, we're proud to play our role in this story because we know that this place, these people, are like nowhere else. Visit Essentia Health in Hinckley, Sandstone, or our new location in Moose Lake for all your care needs. Schedule an appointment at essentiahealth.org.
Who remembers the Awesome
today.
Burger? It's back at your favorite A&W family restaurant in Pine City. A 1/3 pound bacon double cheeseburger topped with American cheese, mayo, lettuce, tomato, and topped with our awesome crunchy golden brown onion rings. Make it a combo with hot seasoned french fries and a drink. Don't forget to top it off with a classic A&W root beer float featuring vanilla soft serve and made fresh root beer, all in a frosty mug. Signature combos and
Woodlands
delicious
National
treats
Bank would
always
like
at
to
your
wish the
local-
Jaguars good luck. Woodlands National Bank is your local bank. They focus on meaningful relationships and offer a wide variety of home mortgages. They're the small town bank that knows your name but still offers an amazing online experience for their customers. For more information, visit them online at woodlandsnationalbank.com and make sure to like them on Facebook too. Experience the Woodlands way. Member FDIC.
Back here in Piers, Braham up to the plate. Here in the bottom of the fourth inning, Jonah Johnson up to the plate. He walked and struck out back in the first inning. Came around to score on the walk, though, as he comes up here in the bottom of the fourth. Von Ruden still on the hill. His first pitch driven down the left field line, but foul. 0-1 the count. Von Ruden back on the hill. The 0-1 count now coming into Johnson as this one's fouled away over the dugout of Hinckley-Finlayson as the count moves to 0-2. Von Ruden with 2 strikeouts in his first inning of work in the third. And she'll wind and deliver the 0-2, make it 3 strikeouts in an inning and a third of work. As they record the first out of the inning, as Easton Sexton will come to the plate now. Singled, stole second back in the first, struck out in the second. Now he comes to the plate here in the fourth. 3 straight strikeouts. By Von Ruden on the hill, and he gets ahead of Sexton here, 0-1. 11-3 our score on the bottom of the fourth inning. Hinckley-Finlayson and Braham in this elimination game as Sexton will ground this one to short. Barati, therefore, it'll throw it across the diamond to Johnson to record the second out of the inning, which will bring up Caleb Schusted to the plate. Schusted in the right-handed batter's box. Singled and came around to score his second time up. Popped up the third baseman back in the first inning. 1 for 2 today with the stolen base. Von Ruden delivers this one. Unable to find the strike zone, 1-0. 2 gone. Here in the bottom of the fourth. As Von Ruden delivers this one, Caleb Schusted will foul this one back. 1-1 the count. Schusted in the right-handed batter's box. As Von Ruden delivers this one, breaking pitch, unable to find the strike zone. Von Ruden wanted it. It'll be 2-1 now to Schusted. Von Ruden winds and delivers this one outside, ball 3, 3-1 the count now. 2 gone. Bottom of the fourth inning, Braham leading big over Hinckley-Finlayson. An 8-run lead to be exact as Von Ruden delivers the 3-1. This one finds the outside corner. 3-2 now as the count works full to Caleb Schusted in the box. Von Ruden will wind and deliver this one. And it'll go back to the backstop as Schusted with a walk there. For a second, I thought it was a foul ball. It looked to be like he might have made contact with it. Regardless, he'll make his way down to first base. Should he have not made contact with it and he went around it, Could have been a strikeout, and he still would be at first because it was a drop third strike. Regardless, Jordan Leaf will come to the plate. The runner on first base, so he'll actually come back to the dugout. Hand his helmet to someone else. As it's McFarland coming to the plate as he substituted for Leaf. As McFarland will come, originally slated to be in this 8-hole. McFarland, the left-handed batter. Right side of the infield wide open for him as Wilson covering first. As going back to first as Schustedt is, Von Ruin will check over on him as he comes back to the hill. McFarland, the right-handed batter, or left-handed batter, box pardon, as getting a huge lead over there is Schustedt and swinging through it for a strike there, 0-1 the count. Von Ruin throws a strike that time, throw down to second base with no slide, actually. I think helped him out there as he was able to jump over the glove. Now the stolen base by Schustedt is second of the day as the Bombers now have a runner in scoring position. 2 gone, 0-2 count though to McFarland at the plate. Von Ruin delivers this one. McFarland will ground it over Von Ruin's head. Moving over is the second baseman, but unable to field it. As the second baseman there can't get a good read on what number's out there at second base. As it looks to be Trey Visser there. Schustedt will advance to third on the play. On the E4 is Leaf now, or McFarland now on first base. Lee at the plate as McFarland's going on the play. This throw well high of the bases. Now 2 runners in scoring position after the stolen base. Lee at the plate. 2 singles today, came around to score once. And 2 stolen bases as well. Sure, a couple of RBIs in that process. As Von Ruin delivers the 1-0 pitch outside for a ball, 2-0 now the count. Two-0 count, 11-3 our score in favor of the Bombers. Looking to extend that to 13-3 here. Pitch upstairs, ball 3, 3-0 the count now to Hayden Lee. Mac Nelson waits on deck as Lee stands in the right-handed batter's box. Squaring around to bunt and pulls it back. And he'll draw the 4-pitch walk there as that'll turn things over to the top of the order for Mac Nelson. Nelson walked and singled in the first. His position came around to score twice. He stole 2 bases, popped up to second in the second inning. Nelson up to the plate. Von Ruin on the hill. Von Ruden's delivery in there for a strike. Oh, 1-0 count. That one down low, I believe 1-1 the count. As sure enough, home plate umpire said so. A little bit of confusion up here on my part. Definitely didn't do my part as foul ball back behind the stands. 2-1 now the count. As Von Ruden working on the hill. 2 gone, here in the bottom of the fourth inning. Von Ruden winds and delivers this one. Thought it might have got a piece of him, but instead, it'll be 2-2. Von Ruden out of the windup delivers this one. In there for a strikeout. Rung him up, strike 3. The Bombers leave 3 on there in the bottom of the fourth inning. After 4 here in Piers, it's 11-3 Bombers over Hinckley-Finlayson right here on KBEK and WCMP.
If you've been injured in an auto accident or have sustained other personal injury, you don't have to leave town to get good representation. Spear and Swanson attorneys at law in Pine City are experienced and will work on your case with no fee until they get you money. They also handle divorce and custody cases, criminal defense, including DWI and other legal matters. Spear and Swanson is your local law firm that cares about you. So if you need legal representation or advice, call 320-629-7586. Spear and Swanson, attorneys at law in Pine City.
At Aquarius in Connecticut, it's about making things easier, better. With on-demand efficiency, Connecticut solves problems like orange rust stains, white scale buildup, funny odors, and removes contaminants. Whether city or well, it's amazing water every day. Contact Aquarius Home Services, your local authorized Connecticut dealer, to schedule your free water analysis and save up to 25% on a new Connecticut system. At Aquarius, our goal is to always provide amazing service and earn the right to be recommended. We're just a click away at ConnecticutMN.com.
Are you interested in a technical degree that can quickly help you land your dream career? Or maybe you've always dreamed of going to a four-year college, but you like to start close to home. Either way, Pine Technical and Community College has you covered. PTCC offers more than 50 degrees in hot fields like healthcare information technology, advanced manufacturing, and business. PTCC is now accepting applications. Financial aid may be available. Online at pine.edu. Starting out or starting over, find your future at Pine Technical and Community College.
Wellia Health offers sports medicine services at all our campuses in Mora, Pine City, and Hinckley. Dr. Mullen and his team treat a full range of sports injuries for all athletes at any level of competition. If you are injured, we want to help you return to the game as quickly and as safely as possible, providing the sports medicine care you need when you need it to help you live life well with Wellia Health. Call 320-679-1313 to schedule for any location.
Back here in Piers, the first pitch grounded to the second baseman by Parati. Orzeka able to toss it across to Jonah Johnson to record the first out here on the top of the fifth inning. As that'll bring up Brady Johnson. Johnson walked back in the third, reached second on an error as McFarland's pitch outside for a ball, 1-0 the count. One and 0 the count. He's winding and delivering on the hill. There was McFarland outside again. Ball 2-0 the count. McFarland's 2-0 pitch, fouled off that time by Brady Johnson as it hits a shin along the way as the count now moves to 2-1. On the hill, McFarland works the 2-1 count. This one popped up, could be in fair territory for Sexton. Sexton making his way over, and it's just out of reach as one thrown back in, 2-2 now the count. One gone. Here in the top of the fifth inning, Brady Johnson at the plate. Strike 3, swinging that time. 2 gone now, as that'll bring Jaden Wilson up to the plate. At the plate, Jaden Wilson takes strike 1 on the inside corner. 0 for 2 today, in game 2 at least. Struck out swinging and reached on a fielder's choice his second time up. Second pitch outside for a ball. 1-1 now the count. The first baseman for Hinckley-Finlayson. As McFarland winds and delivers this one outside and in the dirt. 2-1 now the count. McFarland on the hill, winds and delivers this one. Breaking pitch inside, 3-1 the count now. As Wilson had to back out of the way of that one is we currently sit 3-1 our score. 11-3 as Wilson swings through that one to run the count full to 3-2. 11-3 in favor of the Bombers. The Bombers, the designated home team here. Top half of the fifth inning. They score 2 in the bottom half. They can save some pitching for the rest of the week as they'll get Wilson swinging strike 3. 2 strikeouts there in the top half of the fifth as we head to the middle of the fifth. The Bombers lead 11-3 right here on KBEK and WCMP.
Braham Ford is celebrating over 86 years of friendly hometown service and sales of F-Series trucks. It's ties like that that have made the Ford F-Series America's #1 brand of truck for over 40 years. And when it comes to safety, the truck that leads the pack is the high-strength, military-grade aluminum body Ford F-150. This season, bring over 40 years of tradition to your next tailgate party. Find your next Ford at Braham Ford or online at BrahamFord.com.
It's almost summer and things are heating up at Petrie's Bait. Make Petrie's your camping and fishing hunting headquarters. Before heading out, stop by Petrie's Bait and warm up with a hot caribou coffee. And find a wide variety of snacks and groceries. Plus, bait, tackle, and fishing licenses. Right now, get outfitted in spring and summer clothing for both men and women. Also, hats and accessories for the entire family. For over 95 years, the biggest fish stories have been told at Petrie's Bait in Finlayson.
Back here in Piers, Hinckley-Finlayson and Braham in this elimination game in Section 5A as Braham leads 11-3 as we head to the bottom of the fifth inning. Warzeka coming to the plate. It'll be 2-3-4. Warzeka, Anderson, and Johnson due up. As Warzeka steps up. Von Ruden still out on the hill for Hinckley-Finlayson as they'll wind and deliver. This one grounded. It hits the glove of Von Ruden. Running this one out, Warzeka in the throw, still in time over there. 1-4-3 put out as it hits the glove of Von Ruden along the way. Maybe made it a little bit trickier for the second baseman over there in Vischer, but still able to make the play. Or rather, that's Barron over there, but first pitch fouled off there by Anderson. 0-1 count now to the 3-hole hitter for the Bombers. Von Ruden out of the windup for the 0-1 pitch. This one outside to the point where Grice couldn't even catch it. 1-1. As the score 11-3. Anderson in the left-handed batter's box with one gone here in the bottom of the fifth. Makes contact with it and fouls it off as the count now 1-2. Von Ruden out of the windup with a 1-2 pitch. This one hit into right field by Anderson. Therefore, it's scaffed, but it goes off of his shin. Anderson rounds first, but decides to stay there. As a single there for Anderson. First hit of the inning. As it'll be Connor Johnson up now with a runner on first. Coming sets Von Ruden. Checking over at first on Anderson. In there safely under the tag. Blake Anderson, the shortstop. Every position in the lineup is scored for Braham this evening. Sure, they like to make it 2 more and save their pitching as Anderson's running on the play. In there safely as the throw takes the second baseman off the bag quite a ways. Third stolen base of the game for Anderson. As Von Ruden now to Connor Johnson. Anderson going on the play. Could have been in there standing up. He slid anyway. Steals second and third now with 1 gone, as now there's a runner within 90 feet of home plate. 1-1 the count. As Von Ruden coming set. He'll deliver this one down in the dirt. Anderson will have to stay put as Grice keeps it in front of him. 2-1 now the count. Bombers lead 11-3 here in the bottom of the 5th. 1 gone, 2-1 our score. Von Ruden comes set and delivers this one. Connor Johnson will pop this one up the right side of the infield. Von Ruden's there to make the play to record the second out of the inning. As that'll bring up Jonah Johnson. Von Ruden pitches the first one outside for a ball, 1-0. Johnson 0 for 2 today with a walk back in the first inning. 2 strikeouts since then. Is Jonah Johnson at the plate. The 1-0 pitch from Von Ruden. Outside and in the dirt. Anderson will come in to score from third, standing up, as the Bombers now lead 12-3. Two and 0 the count as Grice fixing some equipment behind home plate. Jonah Johnson at the plate. Sexton due up next. The count already 2-0. Von Ruden showing some tenacity on the hill, though. Came in 2 innings ago and has worked well. That's the first run Von Ruden has given up in 3 innings pitched. As he comes set here with the 2-0. This one breaks just not enough as it's 3-0 now. To the first baseman for the Bombers. Von Ruden comes set as he'll wind and deliver the 3-0 in there for a strike. Johnson knew it was a strike the whole way, but was leaving the bat on the shoulder regardless. As Johnson back into the right-handed batter's box and getting ready to do it all over again. Von Ruden comes set. The 3-1 fouled back into the netting by Johnson as the count now runs full to 3-2. 12-3 our score in the bottom of the 5th inning. 2 gone as the Bombers up to bat with a 9-run lead. Von Ruden on the hill gets the sign he likes and comes set. He'll deliver the 3-2 pitch. Gets him swinging, strike 3. That's 3 strikeouts in a row for Johnson at the plate. After the top half of the 5th inning, the Bombers lead 12-3 over Hinckley-Finlayson right here on KBEK and WCMP.
Minnesota. It's home. Hot summers at the lake, beautiful falls, snowy winters, and rainy springs. We experience it all. Make sure you're ready to handle whatever this state throws at you with help from Minnesota Equipment in Isani. Minnesota Equipment carries brands you love, like John Deere, Steel, Toro, Gravely zero-turn mowers, and Aaron snowblowers. Their helpful staff can not only get you the equipment you need, but can help you maintain it so it will last. Plus, they carry a full line of farm equipment. Minnesota Equipment in Isani. Online at minnesotaequipment.com.
Getting the kids to practice on time. Remembering if it's your day to bring snacks. Making it to the game with a clean jersey. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like whether your kid is going to run toward first or third base. That's simple human sense.
Visit Town & Country Insurance in Finlayson, Hinckley, or Mora today at townandcountry-ins.com.
All right, saw, check. Drill, check. The rest of the tools, check. All right, let's get started. Honey?
Yes?
Where's all the lumber to build this shed?
The big box store was supposed to drop it off 2 days ago. Is it not out there?
Man, it's the chicken coop all over again. Bill from work just built a sauna, and he said he went through Hinckley Lumber. Let's call them and see what they can do.
I'm on the phone with them now. They said...
Delivery from Hinckley Lumber. Where do you want it?
There would be great. Thanks.
All in a day's work. But for your next project, like fixing that ugly chicken coop over there, think Hinckley Lumber.
Back here in Piers as Bombers hold a 12-3 lead over Hinckley-Finlayson as we head to the top of the 6th inning. As coming to bat now, number 37, Randy Scaff. This one's popped up in the infield, first pitch swinging, caught there by the second baseman, or Zecca, for the first down of the inning, which brings up Lane Von Ruden spot in the order, as it'll be Jordan Masterson hitting for him. Masterson in the right-handed batter's box with his first at-bat in either of the two games today. As McFarland winds and delivers, this one high and outside for a ball, 1-0 the count. McFarland's 1-0 pitch gets him chasing on 1-1 now. As it's definitely cooled down since the first pitch of game one of our two games. As this one's popped up towards Warzeka once again. He'll haul that one in for the second out of the inning. Two pop-ups to the second baseman. That'll bring up the second baseman, or rather the third baseman for the Jaguars, Dagerstrom. First pitch to Dagerstrom down low for a ball. 1-0 the count. McFarland delivers this one down in the dirt as well. 2-0 now. As Dagerstrom steps back in the box. The 2-0 pitch outside for a ball. 3-0 now. Is Levi Dagerstrom looking to start something here with 2 outs for the Jaguars. As the 3-0 pitch finds the inside lower corner right on the black for a strike 3-1. Winding and delivering this one's McFarland. Gets him chasing on that one, fouling it down the first baseline. First base coach unable to haul that one in. As it'll be a full count now with 2 gone. Here in the top of the 6th inning. Dagerstrom in the right-handed batter's box. The southpaw on the hill and McFarland. He'll wind and deliver this one. And they rule that one ball 4. The catcher, Mac Nelson, not a fan of that one. Neither are the majority of the fans sitting to my right. As a walk there for Dagerstrom will bring up Trey Visser. The right-handed batter's box as check over. Sure enough, a fake over to first, and that'll be a balk. As Degerstrom advances to second, pitch inside, ball one. 1-0 the count now to Visser. As McFarland delivers the 1-0, gets Visser chasing 1-1. Taking a lead off of second base is Degerstrom is coming set and delivering that one's McFarland down in the dirt. 2-1 now the count. McFarland comes sets and delivers this one outside and low. Ball 3 now. In a little bit of trouble here in the 6th inning as McFarland comes set. He'll deliver this one, finding the outside corner for a strike. 3-2 now. Full count with 2 gone. Degerstrom should be moving on the pitch. Not moving, and so he'll stay at second as Visser will take a walk there and turn things over to the top of the order, where it'll be a pinch hitter in the form of Hunter Kelash. Kelash shot to the plate as McFarland looks at both the runners on first and second. First pitch down in the dirt for a ball. 1-0 the count. Kalish in the right-handed batter's box. As McFarland comes set, gets him chasing on one down in the dirt. 1-1 now. Degerstrom on second, Visser on first. McFarland on the hill comes sets and delivers this one. And finds the bottom of the zone there. 1-2 now with 2 gone here in the top of the 6th inning. Hinckley-Finlayson looking to keep this one going and maybe put some runs on the board, as well as finding the inside corner is McFarland. The Jaguars leave 2 on there in the top half of the 6th. As we head to the bottom half, the Bombers lead 12-3 right here on KBEK and WCMP.
If you were a baseball player as a kid, you'd probably still like to get out and toss the ball around as an adult, right? Unfortunately for you, backyard ball usually translates to back pain. You can't give up playing the sport you grew up loving, so Hinckley Chiropractic Center can help. Hinckley Chiropractic Center has been here for years, helping people in the area get over their back pain and back to the activities they love. Don't let back pain keep you out of the
Dumpster rental
backyard.
for your cleaning
Schedule your
projects is
appointment today.
easy with Quality Disposal. If you're a homeowner clearing out your garage or a business owner with a cleaning project, a rented dumpster can be the perfect solution. Everything can be tossed into one container out of sight and can be rented for up to 2 weeks. Just give Quality Disposal a call and get a quote and set up a time to get your dumpster. Get rid of your junk by calling Quality Disposal at 320-272-4692.
This is a story we all share of a place rooted in tradition and rich with opportunity, of people driven by compassion and vision. At Essentia Health, we're proud to play our role in this story because we know that this place, these people, are like nowhere else. Visit Essentia Health in Hinckley, Sandstone, or our new location in Moose Lake for all your care needs. Schedule an appointment at essentiahealth.org.
Who remembers the Awesome Burger? It's back at your favorite A&W family restaurant in Pine City. A 1/3 pound bacon double cheeseburger topped with American cheese, mayo, lettuce, tomato, and topped with our awesome crunchy golden brown onion rings. Make it a combo with hot seasoned french fries and a drink. Don't forget to top it off with a classic A&W root beer float featuring vanilla soft serve and made fresh root beer, all in a frosty mug. Signature combos and delicious treats always at your local A&W family restaurant in Pine City.
Back here in Piers is Hinckley-Finlayson has new pitcher on the hill. That'll be Jordan Masterson as Easton Sexton will lead things off here in the bottom half of the 6th inning. As Masterson, the sophomore, maybe a look towards the future here for Hinckley-Finlayson is obviously it'd take quite the effort in the top half of the 7th inning to get back and extend this game as Sexton steps into the batter's box. Sexton will lead things off. It'll be 6, 7, 8. Will be Sexton, Schusted, and McFarland due up here in the bottom half of the 6th inning. First pitch inside for a ball, 1-0 the count. Sexton 1 for 3 today, grounded out to short his last time up. Singled and came around to score his first time up back in the first inning. Masterson out of the windup, the 1-0 pitch. Finds that outside corner for a strike, 1-1 the count now. Masterson's 1-1 delivery. Hit right back to him as Sexton put that one on a low line drive, as Masterson was able to field his position well there as they'll record the first out of the inning as Schusted now up to the plate. 1 for 2 with a walk. 7 total bases in this one. As Schusted steps into the right-handed batter's box. Masterson will wind and deliver. First pitch in for a ball, 1-0. A 10-run first inning. The real difference in this one, as Masterson will wind and deliver this one down low. 2-0 the count. As Schusted will watch the first strike of the at-bat come by. 2-1 now. 1 gone here in the bottom of the 6th. Finding the bottom of the zone. There's Masterson. Now 2-2 the count to Schusted, the original starting pitcher for the Bombers in this one. As Masterson will wind and deliver this one and find the strike zone. Strike 3. First strikeout there for Masterson this evening. Is all to bring up Jordan Leaf being reinserted for McFarland. Masterson out of the windup here with 2 gone. Unable to find the strike zone on the first one there. Ball 1, 1-0 the count. Masterson's 1-0 pitch. Up and in once again. 2-0 now the count. The 2-0 pitch to Leaf. Down in the dirt, 3-0 now. As he'll step back into the right-handed batter's box in command of this at-bat. As Masterson winds and delivers this one upstairs. A 4-pitch walk there to Leaf to start things off with 2 gone here in the bottom of the 6th. That'll bring up Hayden Lee. 2 for 2 today with a walk. 7 total bases for him as well as 2 stolen bases. As Masterson will come set and deliver this one up and in. 1-0. Lee in the right-handed batter's box. As Leaf will get checked on at first. Throw goes by the first baseman. Johnson there is. Leaf will be in at second base. Runner in scoring position now can end things for the Bombers. 12-3 our score in the bottom of the 6th. As Masterson comes set. Doesn't look at second base after he comes set, as Leaf gets a huge lead as the count runs to 2-0. A ball into the outfield most likely would score the runner if the ball gets down. Of course, 2 outs, 2-0 count. As he swings through that one, 2-1. Leaf will take his lead off a second. Coming set now is Masterson, as he'll fake a throw back and come back to the hill. Trying to just trim down that lead a little bit. As he comes set, once again does Masterson on the hill. This one finds the outside corner to run the count to 2-2. Lee yet to record an out at the plate today. Would like to continue that and drive in that run from second base. As the pitch from Masterson fouled back from Lee. As he stays alive at 2-2. Masterson comes set and delivers this one high and wide to run the count full. 3-2 now. 2 gone. Bottom of the 6th inning. Has Lee at the plate. Nelson on deck. If Lee was able to get on via the walk. As Masterson delivers that one. This one blooped into short right field. Coming on is Scaff. Rounding third, heading home. This time is Leaf. The throw off the line. And the Bombers are moving on to Thursday afternoon. Evase Sabigo once again. Final score of 13-3. As that puts an end to Hinckley-Finlayson's season. On one side, the Bombers celebrate on the other. And Hinckley-Finlayson sad on the other side. Both teams give the cap salute. They always say in hockey it's tough to win against a team 3 times. I think just about in anything it's tough to beat a team 3 times. And the Bombers and Jaguars show just that there. As the Jaguars move on, it'll play right back here in Piers on Thursday for a chance to go to the state tournament. What a day of baseball we had here today. Hinckley-Finlayson winning 3-2 over Nevis earlier today on WCMP. And then, of course, Braham taking down Hinckley-Finlayson by a score of 13-3. That should just wrap it up here in Piers today for us here at WCMP. I'm Drew Steele signing off. Braham advances for a chance to go to state on Thursday by a score of 13-3 over Hinckley-Finlayson. You're listening to High School Baseball on WCMP.
Woodlands National Bank would like to wish the Jaguars good luck. Woodlands National Bank is your local bank. They focus on meaningful relationships and offer a wide variety of home mortgages. They're the